the country. Throughout North America, we're on the road. It's Pau Hana Travels, here we go.
Interior Alaska may get cold during the winter months, but residents know how to stay warm, dipping into Chena Hot Springs near Fairbanks. Chena Hot Springs is an unincorporated community in the Fairbanks North Star Borough that is renowned for its hot springs and private resort. These destinations, in addition to a campground, are located at the end of Chena Hot Springs Road, a forest-flanked paved road that parallels the Chena River 56 miles east of the Steese Highway in Fairbanks. From mile 26 to mile 51, drivers pass through Chena River State Recreation Area, a 397 square mile preserve that includes the Chena River Valley and nearby alpine areas. The recreation area is home to some of the best hiking, canoeing, public use cabins, and fishing in the area. Although there are year-round residents in the area, Chena Hot Springs is a privately owned 440-acre year-round resort. Gold miners discovered the springs in 1905, and by 1912, Chena Hot Springs was the premier place to soak for residents in the booming town of Fairbanks. After getting settled in, we decided to walk around the resort and see what they had to offer. The first stop was the activity center, where we booked a couple tours. We enjoyed the animal farm portion of the resort. They have their own chickens, goats that they use for food production, and then the reindeer. The reindeer, they have 7 reindeer on property, and someday they hope to add to their herd for meat production. The dogs love the reindeer, and I think the reindeer love the dogs just as much as they did. They're very curious.
Yes, they are.
The springs are at the center of a 40 square mile geothermal area and produce a steady stream of water that, at 165 degrees, must be cooled before you can even think about soaking in it.
52 psi coming out of the ground at 174 degrees. Wow. Crazy.
The facility has several indoor and outdoor tubs, jacuzzis, an indoor family swimming pool, and outdoor rock lake. The hot springs are open 365 days out of the year and cost $15 per person per day. Well, hey guys.
Hey.
We are gonna go take a tour of the powerhouse and greenhouse of Chena Hot Springs.
Well, it's not just a powerhouse, it's a geothermal powerhouse. It's all the hot water and electricity and everything is powered by geothermal, geothermal. Yeah, there you go.
We'll learn about it.
Yeah.
Follow along.
So, follow along, yeah.
Geothermal water at Chena Hot Springs never reaches above 165 degrees. Traditional steam-driven turbines require 220 degrees to create steam. Instead, a secondary fluid, R134A, which has a lower boiling point, passes through a heat exchanger with 165 degree water from the wells. This heat from the water causes the R134A to flash to vapor, which then drives the turbine. Because this is a closed-loop system, virtually nothing is emitted into the atmosphere. Next stop on our tour was the Chena Greenhouse. Chena Hot Springs began with a small test greenhouse in 2004 to explore the challenges of year-round greenhouse production in the extreme Alaska conditions. Today, utilizing the geothermal waters, Chena Hot Springs heats a 7,060 square foot greenhouse, maintaining a constant 75 degrees Fahrenheit indoor temperature even when it drops below negative 50 degrees. That's a 125 degree difference. Chena Power produces fresh lettuce, tomatoes, and herbs year-round for use in their restaurant.
Later that afternoon, our friends Brock and Janine joined us, and we went to the Aurora Ice Museum. The Aurora Ice Museum at the Chena Hot Springs Resort is a self-contained facility that is maintained at about 25 degrees year-round. Before we entered the museum, our tour guide explained a couple little rules to us, like don't touch the ice, it'll make it melt and all this and that. And once we got inside the first set of doors, they offered us jackets because it is kept at 25 degrees year-round. Even in the hot summers of Fairbanks, it's still frozen at the Ice Museum.
Sounds weird.
When you step inside the museum, you feel the cold blast hit your face at first, but then you quickly get used to it. As we toured through, they have amazing ice sculptures all throughout the museum. Many of them are backlit with amazing different light features. While we were inside the Ice Museum, we toured around and looked at all the different sculptures. And there's so many different kinds of ice there. And the tour guide explained to us how the different types of ice are made. There's frosted ice and there's clear ice. There's even ice that looks just like a mirror. It's just amazing what they've done in this museum. If you get a chance, you really do need to head up this way and take a look at it.
The solid ice is going from a solid state to a gas instantly. So it looks like it is melting. Technically, it's never hitting that liquid stage. So it's not melting, just evaporating.
Inside the Aurora Ice Museum, they even have a couple of hotel rooms. I think there's 4 hotel rooms in total. And they actually do have a couple of guests a year that like to stay in those rooms. Could you imagine staying overnight in a room where it's 25 degrees constantly? That's a bit cold for me.
Sleeping bags and an actual room in our roof lodge. Because you're missing a couple of things in here, such as doors on your roof, mattresses on your beds, heating, and plumbing.
Towards the end of our tour guide invited us over to the Aurora Ice Bar, where she poured each of us an appletini. The appletinis were poured into a solid ice martini glass that we were actually able to keep.
So there's been a thunderstorm and somebody's scared.
I should take a shot out of this first.
Oh yeah, you totally should.
I think
I like how you think.
I ate mine, so you can't shot out of mine.
I gotta pretend to pour more.
Pretend.
All right. Nothing like an ice cold glass of 4 roses. Oh, that's a thick one.
Get the thing in the middle. It's just the eye thing is wet.
I ran it down the side to get really icy, really cold.
To friends.
To friends and drinking and ice. The glass is actually dripping too.
It's probably better than the
Let me
apple
try
tea.
It is.
It's really good. Holy cow. That is really nice.
Look at the cup. It's dripping.
Well, it's the whiskey's melting the cup.
Yeah. It's dripping down your lips.
I assure you, that's water.
He's trying to get everybody. Oh!
Okay.
I gotta still throw it and break it.
Black. I'm sorry. We didn't think about that.
No, we just put this in there.
Now he can smash
Now I'm gonna smash it.
Right there, yeah, it was terrible.
The celebratory. No, you need an ice to clear your throat. That's fine. Now the celebratory smash of the ice.
It's better luck if your friend like bites it and
It's already bit. Yeah.
first.
Yeah. We'll try to put it back together, and I'll try to hold it in one piece.
There's still the stem of mine on the
Here.
table.
No. Here we go.
Yay, good luck.
All right,
Good
guys.
one out of that, yeah.
Depending on the constellation, it's using Leo or Leo.
Pretty freaking nice. Absolutely.
The Geo was the highest satellite, so we have the Geo.
Yeah.
It always stays.
Cool off time. Got up here on the rocks, right above the water. Great place to observe and cool off. Jump back in when we need to.
Looks like we're getting some thunder boomers. I think that makes it a perfect excuse to go back to the RV, have happy hour, cook up our T-bone steaks, and then come back this evening for another soak. Perfect plan. We want to thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up down below. Leave us a comment. We'd love to chat back with you.
And until next time,
Pau Hana.